How can I rate Man United? This team is dead. We're in need of open heart surgery, that's what Ralph Ragnick said.
He said it.
And when Mourinho told Glazers there's players we gotta get rid, we kept them guys, gave them a bonus and sacked the boss instead.
Ow.
I still ain't got over that. 5 years later and the team still tapped. Somebody told John Obi they killed that we want Mourinho back. Cause Eric Ten Hag, if he moves like this, I mean Eric Ten Hag, if he moves like that, I can say it with chest for sure. It's the fact that man is gonna get sacked. Then a new manager comes in and it looks like we're back. Then second season comes round and he don't get backed. Yeah man, you spend a lot of P, but we spend it crap. Why is every other player that we sign for United end up whack? How can I rate Man United? This team is dead. We're in need of open heart surgery, that's what Ralph Ragnick said. And when Mourinho told Glazers there's players we gotta get rid, we kept them guys, gave them a bonus and sacked their boss instead. What? Yo, this is the OT99 Banter Room where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. Look, Manchester United got served smoke again, you know. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of Manchester United consistently fooling us, man. Consistently. Actually, they ain't fooling anyone, to be fair. Let's get it straight. They ain't fooling anyone, man. Manchester United are consistently inconsistent. And we've just shown today again why we're just not a team that can be trusted. You know, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 1. You know, and today's performance is just terrible. Look, this is a team, Nottingham Forest, that were floating above relegation, above the bottom three before this game. You know, this is a team that are struggling for goals just like we are. This is a relegation battling team, and Manchester United, you couldn't even tell who the relegation team was. Actually, Manchester United looked at the team that was fighting for relegation. If you didn't know about football, you came to watch the game on the sport for the first time in your life, you'll think that Nottingham Forest should be in a team where should be in a position where Manchester United should be are occupying right now. And that's the sad thing about the state of affairs of Manchester United. It's just like 1 minute we look like we're trying, you know, we had a heroic performance against Aston Villa, and then you go from that to this. It's terrible, man. Like, the football is so poor. I really do think that Manchester United is like the only team in the top half that don't know how to kick ball. They can't do the basics. Our front three is probably the worst in the whole of the league, in the top 10. It's the worst. Like, we've got the worst front three ever, bruv. Last season was like a facade. Like, it was like Rashford was sparing our blushes. Like, you take away Rashford's 30 goals, yeah, in all competitions, Manchester United would have been performing like this going forward. That attack-wise would have been like this because no one else is scoring. And now we're in a situation now, Rashford ain't scoring. Nobody else is stepping up. Usually you'll have that one person that steps up and does the thing. Nobody's stepping up. Scott McTominay came in with a few goals here and there, but he's not the guy that we should be dependent on for goals. Man United can't score and we can't defend and we have no midfield. Tell me what's going on with this team. What can we even hold on to say, yeah, like we've got something to build on? We ain't got nothing, bro. Like, Eric Ten Hag continuously plays one defensive midfielder, yeah? He started off with Eriksen and Kobe Mainoo. You were better at least holding their positions. Eriksen can dictate the tempo a little bit better, even though he was poor today. His passing was poor. He had one of his poor performances in the Manchester United top. And Kobe Mainoo. But when he went and subbed Kobe Mainoo, it left us even more exposed because he brought on Scott McTominay. And what does Scott McTominay like to do best? Go forward and then leave man them by themselves. And that's what he did. Got left exposed. It tipped it balance in Nottingham Forest's favour. Did. Like, Eric Ten Hag, I know he's stubborn and he wants to play his style of football, but it's not working, bro. So what does he want to do? Does he want to try and save his job? Or does he want to continue to be stubborn and then nothing works out for him and he gets sacked before he can even implement it? I don't know what the right answer is, man. But whatever Eric Ten Hag is sticking to, I just don't see what that vision is. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. Like, we're all still confused about what type of football he's trying to play. Like, we look at this game against Forest, like, it's just like the 2 goals that Nottingham Forest scored, it was like similar, carbon copy. We're giving them too much space here on the ball. We're backing up, defending a deep line. Why? Why is no one going to charge down Dominguez? Why is no one going to charge down? Do you know what I mean? Why is no one going to charge down Gibbs White? These man could have took 5 minutes just teeing up their shot. Do you remember when my man in our box, took all the time in the world as if it was a free kick? I forgot his name. And he crossed it to his man. It went a little bit wide or whatever like that. But he had all the time in the world. Name what other team is allowed to have that much time in our box to stand there, take their time, and then cross the ball in our penalty box to try and find their man. 1 second went, 2 second went, 3 second went. No one is closing him down. And the same way how we conceded our 2 goals is the same thing. We're backing up. You get me? Like Evans, what do you call it? Varane backing up, allowing these men to pick their spot like it's free kick training. None of them's doing the Martinez thing. Martinez ain't good. Look, if Martinez is fit, he ain't doing that. Standing. He's charging at you and saying, my man, cover me. Nobody's closing these men down. Like, we make them feel like they're prime Barca. Why are we playing like this team is prime Barca? We keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. I keep saying it with Manchester United, we can't operate unless we've got 2 sitting DMs. That's how it is right now. We're too exposed in that midfield. We need 2 sitting DMs. You can't be putting Scott McTominay to go gallivanting with Bruno Fernandes, bruv. It ain't gonna work. We're gonna get outrun. It don't matter who the team is. It could be Luton Town. No disrespect. We're gonna get outrun in that midfield. We need 2 sitters there, but we never want to play that. And some of our better results has been when we've had 2 sitters. Scott McTominay was more disciplined in the game alongside, I can't remember if it was Kobe Mainoo or whatever like that against Bayern Munich. We only conceded a goal. And we caught an L, but really and truly, most people expected us to get battered. Same thing with Liverpool. We played 2 DMs in that, 2 sitters that are more positionally disciplined, and we came away with not conceding a goal. Do you know? The minute we move away from that, it's issues, bro. It is issues. And Erik ten Hag, he came out in an interview saying, Ineos, I'm looking forward to working with them, and they're looking forward to working with me. Bro, you ain't going to be working with nothing, bro, if you keep churning out these results, bro. Erik ten Hag, you need to fix this, because I refuse to believe Manchester United is this bad. Like, you need to work with what you've got. I know we've got a hell of an amount of injuries, but you need to work with what you've got. We can't be talking about getting smoked against Brighton, getting smoked against like Bournemouth, all these teams. Like, what is this? Ain't Man United, bro. This ain't Man United. I feel like Erik ten Hag this season has made this team worse. Like, I'm all for, saying like the board this and the board that. And get me wrong, like, I prioritize like the board set up before the manager any day. You get me? Because it's those that make the decisions to bring in the manager. It's those that make the decisions to bring in the right structure to support the manager. You understand? Because at the end of the day, we had Mourinho, one of the best managers in the world, and we didn't even recognize that it was a good manager, and we let him go. And everything that Mourinho said about the club, came true. Ralph Rangnick, again, top guy, knew what he was doing about he knew what he was saying about Man United needing open heart surgery. What did we do? We let him go. We don't know a good thing when we have it. We don't. So for me, I'm not going to be in a rush to be like, oh, this manager out, that manager out, because I'm not even sure that we can retain a good thing. I want to see what Ineos has to say, you know what I mean? Brailsford's going to do his audit. I want to see what they're about, really and truly. If they decide to sack Erik ten Hag, and he ain't got no leg to stand on, by the way, because you know what I'm saying? Like, what has he got to stand? Every time we talk about Erik ten Hag, it's always about, like there's this many injuries, or we're going through a restructure, or all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just too many excuses. And for me, I understand, like, if you're dropping points against your big teams, but you're dropping points against relegation battling teams. And for me, that's not good enough. Man United is better than this. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, we've got overhyped players. I know that. Don't get me wrong. But even with these overhyped players, we were still able to get, top 3 in the league. Still able to get a little silverware there. Still able to keep a really good home record against all the big clubs. You get me? Barca, get good results against them, PSG and that. Like we were able to show something. This season, we've gone worse. And those substitutions what Erik ten Hag's making, what he was doing great last season, is not working out this season. It's terrible, bro. It is terrible. This guy got brought in to play that type of football that he was doing at Ajax. And now he comes here, he's saying he can't play that style of football that he was doing in Ajax. So why is he still here? Because that's the football that attracted us for us to want to sign this guy. Now we're not playing that type of football that we saw at Ajax. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? This is what I don't understand about this. I don't understand. I really don't get it. Like, the only positive today was flipping seeing Amad Diallo come back. Like, Amad Diallo, I felt like he gave a really good cameo. Like, he reminded me, Amad Diallo, about like how sensible he is. Do you understand? Like, he's a guy that recycles the ball well. He doesn't give it away like loosely or silly like passes. Like, he really does take his time. Yeah, he's not a direct like flary guy like Garnacho, but he really does pick his passes correctly. He picks it well. Do you understand? He's good with a link-up play. And towards the end, he put in a nice ball to Eriksen. And what does Eriksen go and do? Smash it wide. This is the story of our life with our forwards, bro. Like, how many away this is the story of our lives, bro. Our forward and attackers, whoever it is, are just dead food, bro. Dead food, because Amad Diallo really did put on a plate for Eriksen to at least get it on target, and he couldn't even do that. He couldn't even do that, man. Like, this is a terrible, inconsistent team. It's one of the worst teams, if not the worst team Manchester United squad I've seen. It's terrible. It's just terrible, bro. Like, and this is further justification of why we don't deserve to be in Europe right now. But Manchester United currently is playing 1 game a week now, and we ain't seeing no signs of improvement to when we were playing 3 games a week. Like, we've got more time on the training ground or whatever. Where is it showing on the pitch? Where's it showing on the pitch? Like, this is terrible. Like, yeah, we're hoping on guys like Martinez, Casemiro, Mount, and on all of these guys to come back fighting fit, Rasmus Højlund and that. But even with them coming back, like, I just don't know what it's gonna be. I just don't know what our fate is gonna be. The gap is going bigger and bigger between us and top 4 or top 5. It's looking like even top 5 is looking like a myth. Look, Manchester United is on 31 points. 5th spot is 36. There's 5 points gap. And Tottenham's who are occupying 5th. I've got a game in hand. Do you understand? Like, Manchester United, it's a wrap. It is actually a wrap. And I expect it for Tottenham to beat Bournemouth and extend that gap. Like, what is it, 8 points? Like, Manchester United are in trouble, bro. In trouble. Like, I don't even know if Manchester United is even going to finish in a respectable position. Like, what's the lowest Man United's finished? Like, 8th? From what I can remember from relatively recent memory in the last, maybe 10 years since Fergie, should I say? I don't know, 7th, 8th. Bro, this Man United squad there could finish. Remember, you got Chelsea, that's below us, who could potentially take a turn at some point during the season for the better or for the worse, I don't know. You've got Brighton behind us. You've got Newcastle currently behind us. Like, Manchester United really can be dropping further and further down this table. Like, Wolves are even churning out results. Like, Man United's position at the end of the season could be crazy if we keep moving like this. It could be one of our lowest. Like, you talk about all these records that we're breaking, all these negative records that we're breaking, bro. There could be another one looming, bro. It's terrible, man. Terrible performances from Manchester United. Like, this squad, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is just crazy. The only one I could say, like, Garnacho was trying, putting in a shift as usual. Garnacho's always a try. It looks like if there's anything that's going to happen, it's going to come from Garnacho. He's going to be involved in it. Do you understand? Rashford today, where was that hunger that he had when he against Aston Villa? He starts now and it's back to the same old Rashford. Where was the pressing from the front? At least with Rasmus Højlund, yeah, he's supporting guys like Bruno and stuff to press from the front. Where was that pressing from Rashford? Yes, he got his goal, but he had minimal touches all game. He was non-existent. He can't afford to be doing this Haaland thing where you don't get involved in the game and get your goal. Like, you're not that good, Rashford. I'm sorry, bro. You're not that clinical either. You need to be getting stuck in, getting involved, and you just are missing, bro. You understand? Missing. Yes, you got involved and stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, you got your goal. Garnacho set you up in that. You got your goal. But it's not enough. Anthony, what was he doing? Amad Diallo came in and put in a better show in a short amount of time than he had versus what Anthony was doing. Amad Diallo deserves to start against Wigan and in the Premier League games coming up with Garnacho on the left, Amad on the right, and Rasmus Højlund if he's fit up top. That's what I need to see until we get our stuff together and get through to the summer transfer window, or maybe even in January. I don't know. That's what we need to be seeing. Like, we can't be talking about loaning out. We're going to lose Sancho. We're loaning out Amad Diallo for what? For Anthony and Rashford to be performing like how they're performing. I'm sorry, no. Are you joking? Amad Diallo, you best keep him. Keep him. Because what he done on that pitch is better than what I've seen a lot from Anthony or any of our wingers. Kobe Mainoo, again, he didn't really shine. And this is what I'm saying, like, Kobe Mainoo, we're banking a lot on Kobe Mainoo. We're throwing a lot of our eggs in our basket of Kobe Mainoo. He's a young guy still coming through. He got pulled off at, I don't know, like when he did get pulled off at halftime or 50-something, whatever he got pulled off. Can't remember when he got substituted, you know? And like Manchester United, like what is he? Yeah, he got substituted at what, like halftime or whatever. Manchester United, from then, he was open. But Mainoo, like, you know what I'm saying, look, we're going to see good times, we're going to see bad times from Mainoo. He's still developing. He's still growing. He's not a guy that we should be putting all our eggs in his basket at the end of the day. So, but that was a poor move from Erik ten Hag to take him off. Because Scott McTominay's no better. You're better off playing someone like Dan Gore or something. Like, you can't be playing Scott McTominay because he's going to go galloping forward, bro. And we're just not good enough defensively, man, to allow that. We're just not. We're not there, man. Yes, Scott McTominay, when you bring him on and it works and he gets his goal, fair enough. But you just know that he's not going to contribute from a midfield perspective. It's always a risk. It's always a risk, man. And he got it wrong. He really did get it wrong. Erik ten Hag got it wrong, man. He got it wrong taking off Kobe Mainoo. Eriksen, one of his poorer performances in a Manchester United top. Misplaced passes left, right and centre. He just weren't on it. He weren't looking as silk as he usually does. He weren't looking as classy. He was just doing nonsense, bruv. Like, what were we on? What we're on, like I said, with the defence, bruv. They're all backing up deep. Like, this was terrible. Terrible performances, man. Manchester United, yeah, really are just terrible. Like, we've lost it. Lost it. Like I could say, the only shouters I can give is Garnacho and Amad. That was really only the two guys I can give a shout out to. The rest is just terrible. I don't know, man. I don't know for this team, man. I really don't know for this team. Like, this team, the way we're moving, I can't even be confident enough to say we're going to go to Wigan and even get anything from Wigan. Like, I can't. Like, that's how poor we are, bro. And Alanga came out doing dance videos in the locker room. Like, if you ain't seen it, go and check it out. Dance videos, giving interviews as well, saying how, you know, this game was personal to him. And, you know, we let Alanga have the last laugh at the end of the day. Like, get me? We made him have the last laugh because he was saying he weren't getting no minutes at Manchester United. He knew he can operate at this level. He can operate at this level. And good for him. He's doing his thing for Nottingham Forest. I'm happy for him. He's getting his minutes, he's starting, and he's getting his goals. He's getting his outputs. But what I would say for Alanga, no disrespect, but don't base yourself on this Manchester United. Don't base yourself on this flat Manchester United, because this Manchester United, if you're using this as a benchmark to feel that you're playing at a higher level, then you're misguiding yourself, bro. Because this Manchester United, yeah, is not at any high level, bro. This Manchester United is moving fraudulent, bro. Fraudulent. This Manchester United, bro. Like Luton will move to us and give us a stressful game. There's no game. There's probably like one game all season or two that we've actually played well for full 90 minutes, if that. You know what I mean? If that. Like, don't look at this team and think, yeah, you're having a good time, because we make everyone look like Prime Perlo. We make everyone look like that, bro. This team is just moving mad. Look, that's all I got to say, man. This Manchester United team is just... Let's start again. Ineos, come in and do your thing, man. If you come in and give an assessment and say Erik ten Hag needs to go, I can't even argue with that. I'm not even going to lose sleep either, because Erik ten Hag, bro, I don't know what he's on this season. I really don't, man. But anyway, guys, man, leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts, man. Is it Erik ten Hag in or is it Erik ten Hag out, man? Because for me, bro, that last season sort of brownie points is wearing thin, man. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.